then. His name was Larry Johnson. He played in this league. Tyrese Maxey, who plays for the Sixers, sponsored this league last year. So we've been very blessed and fortunate, guys, giving back. LaMarcus Aldridge played with the Spurs. So we've had a lot of people. It's important. Somebody's sitting right here today. You're going to hear a message from somebody that's going to tell you about, we're going to see you on TV doing the right thing. And remember, you're important to us. This is why God has allowed us to do this without charging you guys, because we don't want you to have to pay nothing. Because God He gives us stuff free, and we just love Him. And that's what this is about. So I brought some guests here today that's going to speak with y'all, and we're not going to hold you long, but I want everybody please to give the best divided intention. My pastor, who's my friend, he's not only just a friend, he's a brother to me. He's a buddy. And he's always coming out, closing out the summer league. And our pastor name is Dr. Michael Evans from Bethlehem Baptist Church, but also he's the first African-American mayor of Mansfield, Texas. I introduce you, Pastor Evans. Let's give him a big hand.
Good afternoon, guys. Good to see each and every one of you. I brought also, I didn't come by myself today. I brought Mr. Brent Newsom, who also serves on the city council with me. And we share a message today. And it's one about teamwork, about working together. Because we appreciate Coach Hill and your coaches, your parents, all of those who made this possible on today. We appreciate, of course, the Timberview staff for opening up their doors. But I brought my friend with me because there's a message that I want to share. I want to make sure that we get across. About 2.5 years ago, we ran against each other for the office of mayor. We were competitors. We were going after each other. Again, we were attempting to become the mayor here in the city of Mansfield, or in Mansfield. And then, about 2.5 years later, now, we serve together on the city council. There's a word in that. I think important for each and every one of us to bear in mind and to remember, and you'll hear from Mr. Newsom here in a second. And that is, you can look across the floor, and today you guys are sitting on different teams. Today, you have had the opportunity, you play ball against each other. But one of the things that we don't know, and one of the things that we do not control, is the future. You do not know whether some time in the future, year from now, 4 years from now, 5 or 10 years from now, if the very guys that you competed against are going to have to be the very persons, individuals that you have to play on a team together. When you play on that team together, of course, you share a common goal, common vision. After all the competition is done, and even on today, as you all have had the opportunity to play game after game after game, and I know sometimes, you know, that competitive spirit gets going, you bump heads, you might get a little fired up or what have you, but you don't ever know if you're going to meet that guy again somewhere else. I think it's important in regard to life, putting things in perspective. We might be ardent opponents today, but later on we're going to have to share something. We're going to have to share together the will to win. We're going to have to share together the common vision of the team. Whatever that looks like, we're going to have to do that. Well, life is that way. And I think that each one of you understand the importance of playing together on a team, but then when it gets out to society, when you get outside these walls, or when you graduate from high school, or when you go to college, the day is going to come where you're going to have to be a team player. No matter who that person is, no matter where that person comes from, we're going to have to figure out how do we do things right better, best, good together. Whether it's in your community, how do we do that? Well. Whether it's in your family, how do we do that? Well. Well, you do it well by working together. Mr. Newsom and I, we worked together. 2.5 years ago, opponents. Later on, as life would have it, teammates. You think about that today, and of course, even after today, maybe we're opponents, but later on, maybe we link up at a college somewhere, teammates. Or maybe I'll see you when all of this is over, and when you're an adult, you see the person later, and you will become teammates. That's the message that we're wanting to convey to you today about the importance of working together, about the importance of winning together, the importance of knowing that when they blow the whistle, when the game is over, when the horn sounds, and you meet each other out in the parking lot or out in the community somewhere, you understand the importance of being brothers. That's the word you need to have. That's the one I hope that you'll have in your spirit and in your mind. Let's hear from Mr. Newsom.
Yeah, Michael's right. I mean, he and I are both, and I think he will agree to this, extremely competitive individuals. We would not be in what we do, and y'all would not do what you do if you were not competitive individuals. That being said, we also 100% respect one another. We respect I respect what he brought to the table. He respects what I bring to the table. And as a competitor, you do want to respect your opponents, because you do never know what your life is going to bring you in the future, whether you will be working with that person or if they're going to be your neighbor down the street one of these days. Those are the people that you want to be associated with, not only the people that you're competitive with, but also the people that you respect in your lives and in the way that they handle their business and the way you handle your business. Working together as a team, there's always a lot of talented individuals. On council we have a number of talented individuals that have their own opinions, but we still want to come together as a team with a common goal. And being an intelligent and a teamwork is what brings success and championships on the floor and in business. So that's really all I have to say. I mean, y'all are doing a great job here. I know the camps are very excited. Y'all's talent far exceeds anything I ever had in high school, I can promise you that. But I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Evans. Thank you all for letting us speak with you today, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you, buddy.
Let's give them a big hand, please, for that message. Okay, guys, I have a surprise. I did not know. I didn't know anything about it. Let me just show you what kind of God we serve. My friend, my brother from Brotherhood, our pastor stay on us men at our church. He says in order for a young man to see a man, you must be a man. That's our motto. So today, my friend from representing Bethlehem Baptist Brotherhood, he is going to feed all of y'all after the game. So mom and dad don't have to take y'all nowhere. So, and I want to present y'all Brother Charles Caldwell.
Good evening, young men. How y'all doing? My name is Charles Big C. Caldwell. I'm a member of Bethlehem Baptist Church. This is my pastor behind me right here. The brothers you see around here, we are all members of Bethlehem Baptist Church Brotherhood. Some hold deacons, some hold preacher's position, but we're all in this together. And yes, we are going to treat y'all after the game. But I just want to share something with you real quick. I started running up down this court in 1965. Some of y'all parents weren't even born then. I went from not having a warm-up, jersey being faded, didn't have Rams across the top of my jersey, to being an all-star. People made fun of me. And the same people that made fun of me, I ended up tearing backboards down with them same folks because I wouldn't give up. So regardless of what the situation you're facing right now, as long as you believe in yourself, you never lose hope, you will succeed. I'm gonna close right here. Basketball is not just a game, it's life. Thank you.